Howdy, compadres. What's good? What's poppin'? This is Jonathan here from Collider. Excited to answer your questions. Let's get going. All right, question number one, and this is coming from Senor K-Dude. K-Dude says, if you had 10 mil to invest, how would you pitch me Collider Craftworks? K-Dude, that's a great question. We're actually working on a pitch deck as we speak. So once again, you seem to be on target with your questions. I don't want to ruin the surprise, but what I would tell you, which is something we actually spoke of with the man Brian Evans on one of our last Twitter spaces, and that's something to look into in regards to investing. And it's basically looking into the team, their history, their track record, and what they've done previously. So if I were you and I had 10 mil to invest, that's basically where I'd start. Hope that answered your question and even gave you a little bit of food for thought. Pitch that coming soon. Next question is coming from Lee Vagabond. Sir Lee Vagabond, a very well-respected and dear person of our community. Lee Vagabond says, I'd say keep it up, bro. I believe in you and the project. You guys will crack the code. Thank you for the support. Lee Vagabond, appreciate it. And I'd ask, how did you and Danielito meet up? And what drives you when you wake up in the morning? Great questions. So me and Danielito go way back. Actually, our parents are friends, so you could say I've known him for a minute. We started hanging more in our teenage years, and actually, we had a little business venture we ran together when in our early 20s, when there was a full head of hair on this head. And we were always very motivated with the idea of doing something that could have impact on other people's lives, right? So we're always looking to unite our expertise and our inclinations. As you know, Daniel's extremely creative. I've always loved more of the people side, people management, sales as well. So yeah, we've known each other for a while, and we started working together with NXA Studios that eventually turned into Collider Craftworks over 6 years ago. I'm very happy I've had this opportunity, and it's been a pleasure learning and working with Danny, and looking forward to many years more of this. Another question, what motivates me in the morning? That's a great question. Lately, something that kicks me out of bed hard and that I'm looking forward to has a lot to do with team building. There's a lot of things that are new to us in the space. Specifically for me, everything has to do with communication, with marketing, with outreach. Isn't something that I was involved in lately. And recently I've been spearheading our communications department and putting that team together, and once again looking into the things that make people click, finding the right position for every person to basically be their best version of themselves is something that brings me personally a lot of gratification and keeps my head ticking, keeps my mind spinning, and looking for ways to make people or help people find a position and a place where they can shine and just kick ass. So that's one of the things that gets me out of bed in the morning and just sends me spinning to get the day and own it. And here comes another question from Sushi Bomba. I would like to know where you see Colliders in 5, 7, and 10 years. I believe very much in the project. Mega potential for the future. Wow, that's a big one. There's a lot to tackle there. But if we could just dream out loud, I basically think that the direction in which we're going has a lot to do with giving brands and people a new possibility, basically the possibility of expressing themselves in ways that they could only imagine. And in some cases, they might not even imagine at the moment, right? So our team and our production house has great possibilities to giving life to people's virtual representations. So basically, I see us as playing as a team of artists and a team of developers and a team of creators that can play a key role in setting the stage for people to have the opportunity to express themselves in a very vivid, live, and original way. And I think this kind of communication and these kind of possibilities is something that's going to make us strong, not only in the near future, but also down the line. So yeah, that's my answer in a nutshell. All right, so this next question is coming from the man Salahuddin Ayubi. I wonder if I hope I pronounced that well. And he says, I would say too much energy and man hours are being spent on airdrops. How about channeling all that to the actual game dev and show regular progress and demo access to the community? This will automatically maintain the floor and establish us as a rocket fuel charged project. I really like that ending, as a rocket fuel charged project. Well, airdrops is something that we've already promised, and it's already been in the works for a while. So you could say it's a little bit more on the visible side of what we're doing, right? And then you've got the behind the scenes, which is everything we're developing. It's not something that's visible, and anything that has to do with game development is obviously something that takes a lot more time. So there's not always that much to show in regards to updates and gameplay, right? So it might seem like we're not really investing as many resources on one front as in comparison to the other. But the truth is that we're working at it and we're making steady progress on the mosh pit. You guys will actually have more to see soon. I can't say too much, but I think with the results we're having, the direction in which we're going, is something you guys are all going to be happy and proud of being a part of. So again, thank you guys. Thank you for the suggestions. Thank you for the inputs. We're aligned here, and we believe that the mosh pit tournament, and the possibilities of having experiences that unite communities and give us something fun to do, and something that could even create revenue for those who are part of it, is key, and can definitely rocket fuel charge our project. So thank you, Salahuddin, for the advice. Take care. Amigos, this has been a good one. This has been fun. Thank you so much for shooting these questions, for taking the time to think about them and bring them to us. Talk soon. See you in the next Answer the Questions edition. Well, actually, maybe we could spoil a little bit of the mosh pit.
No.
Dude, what's the deal? Hey, what?